Hello gamers, I'm Christian Gamer Jolie. Thank you for coming back. Let's continue on where we were playing Banner Saga. We were talking to the men that were coming into town, and now we need to talk to the two men as well. So let's continue on our story. Hanok, Sivir. You find Hanok in the meads surrounded by a Valor, staring in no stranger to the Valor, but rarely sees this many. Hanok waves you over. Ubin went straight for the flagon. Hagen, Wagner and the one who agreed to pass up the drink. I was invited to the governor's hall anyway. Ubin, you've already missed the massacre. Every year I made the rounds, collecting taxes. Every year I missed the human settlement. No surprise, what's the time? Hanok says. Ubin, when I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Hanok, ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as the Yaks, I might be desperate to make something of myself, too. It's not too late to start trying, Hanok. Hanok lets slip a low chuckle. Any Valor could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through the dredge, as Wagner cited in the Second War, and has regularly since then. Hanok, down there, here, I am a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to the gold film. Ubin. Soon enough, I imagine. You drunk until the mead house becomes overbeaten. Then step back into cool air outside. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him. Ubin, is this the right place? You find a prince at the inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Vare, who must be working for a Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Ubin, greetings, Prince Luden. Luden, yes, you were with Wagner. I don't remember you. Ubin, not exactly. I've known Wagner for a long time. I will be joining you back at the gold firm with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Luden, why? Ubin, I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Luden, oh, a tax collector. Fine company. Luden, what do you want? Just to introduce myself, I hope to learn something. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Luden, a Valor historian. Ah, don't you already know your king and mine both have practically trumpeting it throughout the city? Ubin, I've been on a road a while, I'm afraid. Luden takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. Luden, formality mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Eberang, and now we go to the Valor's capital in Gulfarum to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men and valor. Ubin, you sound unconvinced. Luden, there's no need for it, and it's cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's continue on with our story. Let's see where else we can go up to the Great Hall. At dawn you awoke by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Plus 20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Luden and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Wolf steps forward. Wagner, quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwielding encouraging of his unwielding entourage of his warriors. You know him only in passing. He asked if you're ready to depart. Sure, we're ready. You follow Murger and join the others. Usually the smallest door set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave, but the town's guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expects you to do a draw the crowd, but there's nothing of some sorts. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're moving on. Alright. -6 supplies. Alright, the caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Martyr, cracking open a mead cask. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. Let's toast to Wagner. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and valor. The others join in. Luden expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagner. Let's go easy on the drink. You go easy. You've got nothing against a good drink, but if anyone is going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revelers eventually fell asleep without incident. Moral intrepiditude, I think it said. You rise guardedly. The campsite is casually of merriment. Wogar is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Luden's stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up. You nudge Wagner. You're needed. Okay. Here we go. Ah, it's Luden. Always a pleasure. You look well rested, says Wagner. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. Luden, how long to go for him? Wagner, we're only 2 days out of the Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map. Okay, we're going to take a look at the map here. Okay. This is the map of the world. You can explore by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom in. The location of the caravan is indicated by Uben's icon. Well, that's pretty cool. The Wandering Road at the end of the First Great Wall had more to contend with than mankind of the south. Above the barricade peaks, land crawled with furious, war-minded dredge. The first Valor King, Enar, led the entire Valor race across the snowfields of the Wandering Road, sweeping away dredge as they went before forming the first Valor Kingdom at Yenaratoth. Alright, so you can, apparently I could probably click on these. When you're finished researching the world map, click this button to return to the camp. Alright, we could obviously look at all this stuff and probably get history, which would be really cool to do, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, there's a lot to look at and, you know, just reading the history. So we'll just continue the story for right now. Wagner. We head north, then east past the forts. Grotherm, far from Strand, going to be a long march. Okay, not afraid of a march. Hanok, you should have a drink You shouldn't have had a drink last night. Or you should have drink last night, Luden. Luden, why not take the ships to Sky mistreated? What's the point of marching? Uben, the Silverstone's Bay is called that for a reason. It always stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. That would be bad. Wagner, too bad though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirmishstead. Alright. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glacier. You like glaciers? Luden exhales through his nose, a poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Uben, don't poke that Anthil, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Wagner, spending a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Wagner, Luden's got a shorter wick than Hanok. Hanok, thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Viral if we're lucky. Okay, so let's keep on moving. Alright, camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at a time by hitting the camp button on your travel. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items in the hero's tents. Okay. You can pass time by using a rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each fasting day will lose you supplies, so use your rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any character in the mock battle. Tap leave and follow the campsite when you're ready to go back. Okay, so let's click the hero's tent. So it's going to give us a little tutorial, I think. Let's click on the unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. Alright, so click on the ability to learn about the unit. Alright, Bring the Pain, rank 1. The Shield Master strikes an adjacent enemy for an armored breakage damage before hunkering down and boosting his ability, returning the favor to return even more damage for 1 turn. By using Bring the Pain, the Shield Master can create a forged charge, then punish enemies for gangling up against him. So you got rank 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we'll close that. So obviously we don't have any points. So let's look at the other ones. So we promoted... oh, this says he has 0 kills. Okay. Got it. Okay. So he got promoted because he's got 2 kills. So I think... oh, we can click promote. Promotion. The greatest warrior on the battlefields are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the path to legendary. Okay, so it will be high stats and increase your item rank. So continue. Are you sure you want to promote for 5 renown? Yeah. Alright, so now we got 2 points available. So we could do... what is this? See, now we can put points somewhere. Alright, okay, let's close that. So let's put it in strength and in shield. Actually, you know what? Let's just put it in both of those because it's 2-2. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it doesn't seem like a bad thing to me. Alright. So Hanok, he can't be promoted yet. Luden can't be connected. So we only had 1 person we can promote. Alright, so now we can go back. Alright, so that's it. So then we can go back now out of there. Out of the hero's tent. Alright, then we can look at training. This is just to, you know, you can pretend to have mock trials. So ready for battle. We don't really need to test anybody out, so I'm going to come out of this. Yeah, we know about the train tent. This is just a test. Alright, so we could put him here. And then he can use... he can't do anybody, so he'll just end his turn. And he's gonna hit me. Okay. He's gonna move to here. And he's gonna attack. Okay. And he'll attack. Wow, I'm being double teamed. Alright, move him up. And he'll attack. Alright, he'll attack. Alright, we're gonna just go out of this because we get the idea of battle. Oh, we can't. We gotta. Oh, maybe we could. I think it's a exit. Yeah, exit training. Okay. There we go. We'll go out of the training because we kind of got the idea of how to do that. All right. So after you're done with that, we could rest. That wouldn't be a bad idea because that will get our morale improved. All right. Now we're ready to leave. Okay. So here we go, guys. We lose 6 supplies because we're traveling. Morale declined.
Bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Peasant, by Harburg, there's a lot of valor for some missing cattle. Mogor, what? Peasant, couple of days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looked pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Wagner, where have your cattle gone? Peasant, wouldn't know, my boss. My boys seen men up on the hill carrying them away. Peasant, don't know how many men could hoist a whole cow by themselves. Mogger, Skelflings out there, maybe. Could they have valor working for them? Wagner, not from the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. Sorry, move me up higher because it keeps changing the angle of where all the camera stuff are. So the peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting around of the caravan set up on his tents. Mower, we'll be here no matter more than a day. There's silver for any food you got. For hundreds of valor, are you serious? Mower, what are you willing to sell? Peasant, you're thinking of squatting. Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of. Hang it. Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luden? And faint sound like fighting and something else. And that takes off at run. Here we go, guys. I think we're going to be in the middle of a battle. Yep. Middle of a battle indeed. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, here we go. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies now. Click the enemy to target. Spinner 3 arm damage to dreads, causing 1 arm damage to adjacent dredge. Trimble scores uses weapons to summon an ally in battle. Deflect attacks do no damage. From here on, you'll fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damage both strength and armor is equivalent equally. Ouch. Alright. We're not messing around now. Alright, so he can fight up to 2, it says. So who are we? Oh, I think it's all right. Move him there so we can kind of corner. Okay, he needs to come up. Can't do anything, so he'll have to end his turn. And he's gonna get hit. Alright. So now he's gonna do a thundering attack on him. Alright. Let's do an attack on him. There we go. Okay. He'll do an attack on him. Lower the pain. Boom. Now they're gonna attack. Alright, yeah, not great. Because now we got, Alright, I don't think we're gonna make this battle. Got a lot of armor. It says I'm doing armor breaking, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. There we go. Okay, I gotta do my special weapons. I got it. Okay. So let's do it again. Didn't quite work. Okay, so alright, we got one. Called Shield Master unlocked. Alright, so let's see if we can get this. Alright, so there's only me. I don't think I'm gonna make it on this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna have enough power on this. Alright guys, we might have to do this one again. I just kind of realized what I was trying to do. I'm gonna be outnumbered here, so. This is gonna be painful. I might be able to make it, I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, that's gonna hit me. So now I gotta do this on him. Alright, so we got one left. Can we make it? That's the question. Alright, so let's try to make it here, guys. getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, one more hit. I think we got enough. Alright, we got him. There we go. Woo! I wasn't sure if we were going to get him on that one. We got it though. Victory. The foes lay dying on your feet. You're renowned. We got the achievement Shield Master. Defeat enemy with Shield Master. Promotions. Moger went up. We got 7 renown. That was not a pretty battle, but nonetheless, we survived. Apparently, as long as one of you survives, you win. Hanok, you're trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What are you doing here? Luden, I was trying to trying to get a shot in between the plates. Hanok, you never seen a dredge boy before, boy. What kind of idiot breaking their armor first? Ubin, where did they come from? Luden, we didn't even see them. They're just there. Hanok goes to where Fagner lies. The future Valor King lies motionless aside from a spreading pool of blood. Hanok, Fagner dies. Chapter 2, Cutting with Keen, Edging Swords. Alright guys, I wanted to thank you for coming on out. This was fun. We'll continue this on. Let's go ahead with this little map part really quick. Alright, we'll continue this on our next episode. I want to thank you guys for coming out. Oh, they're still talking. Hang on. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. Alright, let's just go ahead and take this battle out really quick. So apparently there's just alright, so she'll walk up. And she can hit him. Nice. Alright. Continue the battle. Alright, there we go. Now that I understand what I'm supposed to be doing, it should be faster for us. Why didn't that work? There we go. He's taking some damage. Alright. Okay, shield's almost down. Alright, we use the Hunter achievement unlocked. Nice. Victory! Your renown grows. And we got achievement unlocked for the Hunter. So we get renown of +5. Alright guys, I want to thank you for coming out. This was fun. It was a blast. Like, comment, tweet, donate, share, spread the word about our channel. If you are not subscribed, please do so. That lets us hit it. That lets you know when I drop new videos. And please do hit the take the survey down below. There's a survey going on in January. It's a simple survey, just to answer some questions about gaming, and then you'll be entered into our Steam giveaway, which I'll be doing a live stream in January, at the end of January, and who knows, you might win a free Steam game. So it's just a simple survey, and you might win something out of it. So I encourage you all to go ahead and take that. If you have not, if you have already entered it, don't worry. You are entered in the contest if you have not won for the next month. So it's not like anybody that has already taken the survey won't be entered in. So go ahead and take that survey if you haven't. Okay, guys, take care of yourselves. Thumbs ups and likes and comments. Thanks, guys. Christian Gamer Jolie out.